Hey y'all, Father Jim Haney from St. Paul's in the Plains and Texas Tech, Canterbury. As true Texans know, I am not in Texas, and you can tell because we got these saguaro cacti behind me. All Texans know we don't have these suckers in Texas, but you wouldn't know that if you lived in a lot of other places. Hollywood and artists often portray Texas as having these suckers. Nope, I am near Tucson, Arizona. This is not Texas here. In fact, Horton Heat, a musician, has a song, "There ain't no saguaros in Texas." The saguaros are in a whole different state. Somehow we're stuck with this image. It's changing, it's going to take a lot. Something like that. Those were the lyrics. Close to those lyrics. But sometimes we think we know what we know when we don't really know what we know. We make assumptions, and the truth is a little bit different. Every year around Christmas time, we have things that creep into the Christmas story like the innkeeper and the innkeeper's wife. Well, there's no innkeeper in the Gospel of Luke. There is an inn. The word is translated in, but it's probably a mistranslation. There are better translations, but ask me sometime at Christmas time. But we read things into Scripture. Our picture of Moses probably has more to do with Cecil B. DeMille and the Ten Commandment movie and Charlton Heston than it does with the actual account in Exodus. The other piece of that to me is when folks are anti-Christianity, they're often atheists or agnostics, not because of who God is, but of who they think God is. I watch famous atheists. Bill Maher comes to mind. Bill Maher's picture of God. Bill Maher is a famous atheist. He's got a TV show, a pretty big pulpit that he preaches from. But his view of God is a very primitive God. If I were to talk to Bill Maher personally, I would tell him, I don't believe in that kind of God either. I don't believe in a God of vengeance. I believe in a God of love. In fact, as our presiding bishop says, if it ain't about love, it ain't about God. And so when you come to your faith, when you think about the things of God, don't always assume that you know everything there is to know about God. And dig deeper. Sometimes the superficial notions we have are not congruent with Scripture, not congruent with the God that we know as revealed in Jesus Christ. And it's always a good idea to have a little bit of humility as human beings. We don't always have a lock on everything. Open-mindedness, being open to digging deeper to see who God really is instead of assuming God is exactly like we think He is. So God bless, have a wonderful day, and goodbye from Tucson, Arizona.